Before we get into this video, I want to thank today's sponsor, Exter. First, let's start off with the Parliament wallet. This smart leather wallet is perfect for your everyday EDC needs. The built-in aluminum card holder fans out your cards at the click of a button and protects them against skimming. It holds 1 to 12 cards and builds. It blocks RFID to prevent wireless theft. It's environmentally certified leather and it feels very supple. Next is a tracker card. This credit card size wallet tracker is the difference between stress and streamlining your essentials. Just use your phone to ring your stuff. It features 3 hours of solar charge, lasts 2 full months, it's compatible with Siri, Alexa, Google Home for voice activation capabilities, and it can even be used as a wireless selfie stick. Everyone needs a good tool card. This compact multi-tool is made from 304 stainless steel with 8 useful features: 5-inch wrenches, flathead screwdriver, phone stand, SIM card pin remover, box opener, bottle opener, inch ruler, and a metric ruler. Okay, so lastly, let me show you their key holder. This compact key organizer is made from space grade 6063 T5 aluminum and comes with a magnetic ring attachment that's useful for attaching more keys or car fobs. Some other useful features are the one-handed key access. Of course, it stores up to 8 keys, and it comes with a quick release magnetic key ring for larger keys. I'll leave my affiliate link in the description of the video. If you use the code SoCal at checkout, you will save up to 25% off your order. And if you spend $200 or more, you actually save 35% and you get a free cash clip from now until November 27th for their Black Friday sale. I know what you're thinking. Not another Rolex video. Boring. I know, I get it, but this one is different. I promise. Growing up in Mexico definitely humbled me, and it made me appreciate everything I have in my life. Being hungry and having to ask the neighbor for money to go buy bread and milk was a sad reality for us. My single mom worked very hard to raise my older sister and I. The idea of owning a Rolex or any type of luxury was never in the cards for me, or so I thought. Fast forward 30 years later, and I am blessed to own several luxury watches. If you're watching this, just know when there's a will, there's a way. Before I can continue with the video, just know that material possessions are worthless without physical or spiritual health, so focus on those goals first. Just so you know, I had to sell over 30 watches and watch accessories to buy this Rolex. It was not an easy journey, but nonetheless one I set my mind on. I'll make a separate video about the pros and cons about consolidating your watch collection. Anyone that truly knows me and has followed my watch journey knows that the Rolex Submariner is my grail watch. So why settle for the Rolex Explorer 1, you may ask? Well, I don't feel like I settled. The Submariner costs about $5,000 to $6,000 more, and I got a good deal on this watch. The watch has never been polished, and I plan to keep it this way. By the way, the later models of the 114270 came with the Rehot engraved with Rolex, so I got really lucky with this 2008 model. Furthermore, watching the countless videos from Adrian Barker talk about his Rolex Explorer 1 reference number 14270 definitely piqued my interest, but I knew I wanted the newer version, the reference number 114270. You see, the new Explorer came fitted with their updated caliber 3130 movement. Of course, it's cost certified. The movement beats at 28,800 bph, which is a standard frequency for Rolex. It offers 48 power reserve and it has 31 joules. On the outside of the Explorer 114270, Rolex did add solid end links to the Oyster bracelet, remove the lug holes from the case, and switch to Super Luminova from Tritium for its luminous material, and that makes a significant difference, and I love Lume. However, almost everything else stayed the same. The Explorer watch truly has remained mostly unchanged aesthetically throughout the years, and that's a good thing. The dial is easily recognizable and legibility is a breeze thanks to those applied Arabic numerals 3, 6, and 9 on that black glossy dial, and of course the Mercedes hand. One low-key flex that I love is that the applied indices and hands are made out of 18 karat white gold. One big plus for me is that this is one of the most discreet Rolexes out there. Most people don't know what it is, and I really like that. This watch, as most watch enthusiasts know, was originally created to honor the exploits of Mount Everest conquerors Tenzing Norway, who wore his Rolex to the summit, and Sir Edmund Hillary. The 1953 Rolex Explorer was the first of a long line of Rolex utility watches designed to go into harm's way. I know the Smith's watch made it up there as well, but sadly most people are not aware of that. That just goes to show that Rolex is a marketing machine. Okay, that's enough Rolex history. Let me tell you why this watch is special to me and why I think it's worth the money. Aside from Rolex not using your traditional 316L stainless steel, instead opting for Rolex CO904L, which according to Rolex has greater resistance than the 316L, the watch having a sapphire crystal, screw down sign crown, water resistance of 100 meters, the watch proportions are spot on for my 6 and 7/8 inch wrists. The case measures in at 36 millimeters. It's 44 millimeters from lug to lug, 11 millimeters thick, and it has 20 millimeter lugs. I mean, the watch wears like a glove, and thanks to its 20 millimeter lug width, it really pairs great with a variety of different straps. The bracelet, although it doesn't have the fancy new glide lock system nor the heft of the new bracelets, in my opinion, it's super comfortable. It's a perfect blend between vintage and modern, and there's this feeling of perfection when you put it on your wrist. This by no means is a love letter to the Rolex Explorer, nor am I a Rolex fanboy. There's just something magical about Rolex watches, and it's very difficult to explain. You really need to interact with one for you to know what I'm talking about. But hey, for all you know, I've been so brainwashed by Rolex marketing throughout the years that perhaps it's all an illusion. I will say this, I'm turned off by the things revolving getting a Rolex and the crazy great dealer market pricing, but one thing's for sure, Rolex makes a fantastic product. In 2010, the 114270 was eventually phased out 9 years after its introduction, and the 39mm version, the reference to 14270, was introduced. However, we all know that the Rolex Explorer 1 looks better in 36mm, and Rolex thought so too. That's why they brought it back. This watch for me represents an achievement in my watch collecting journey, and also it's a reminder to always remain humble, but never stop hustling. For you, it may not be a Rolex. Heck, it may not even be a watch that represents that for you. The point of this entire video is to both share my story and also to hopefully inspire you to never give up on your dreams. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I do want to ask you for something in return. I simply ask for your subscription and means more than you think. The bigger the channel gets, the more opportunities I get to collaborate with watch companies and continue bringing you free content. I can't tell you the number of rejection emails I have received from several watch companies through the years telling me that my channel's too small and it's not worth their ROI. So please help me out. Thank you for your time. Take care. Never take no for an answer, and stay humble.